Yo, what is up, my beautiful people? As you can see, lately I've really been enjoying my tiny TV. I mean, look at this, you guys. I could get cozy. I mean, I can even sit back and watch my favorite episode of Invincible. Maybe even watch one of my favorite movies, Interstellar. I mean, what more could a man ask for? But there comes a time where you need a little bit of a bigger display. And that's where today's video comes into play. I'm gonna be showing you two of what I believe to be the best portable monitors you can get right now. This is two of the best available options, and trust me, you guys, I've tried so many portable monitors and I only show you the best of the best. So in these two bags here, as you can see, I need to zoom out a bit, but in these two bags, I have what I believe to be two of the best portable monitors right now, and I can probably finally put my tiny TV into retirement. But before we get into these two amazing portable monitors, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, so I can keep coming to you with more brilliant average dude content like this. Just check this out, you guys. Should I retire it or should I keep it in the rotation? Anyway, let's get into these portable monitors here. Okay, so as I open these bags here, I just want to tell you, disclaimer, that Uperfect is a long-time channel sponsor, and they did send these monitors out to me. But I gotta let you guys know that I'm not being paid by Uperfect to show you these things or say anything positive about it. I'm gonna give you guys my real thoughts, my real honest opinions about these portable monitors, like I always do, and I want to keep it 100. But I had to let you guys know that they did send this out for review, and there is a link in the description that does help the channel out a bit if you use that link. I gotta zoom out even more, you guys. I gotta zoom out even more because these things are just absolutely massive here. Now, what we have here, these two monitors, starting out with the smaller version. This one right here is a 16-inch. It is 1600p, so 2560 by 1600. It is also, hear this, you guys, 240 hertz. That's right, you guys. It's not 60, it's not 90, 120, it's not even 165. This thing is super fast, super high resolution, especially for this size here. Now, the big boy, the big dog. Ugh, this thing right here is massive. This is a 23.8 inch monitor, almost 24, 1440p, so 2560 by 1440. This one goes up to 180 hertz, and it also has FreeSync or VRR. So yeah, up to 180 hertz if you use the USB-C. If you use the if you use HDMI, up to 144 hertz there. So these monitors are dope. Now, what do you get with these monitors? Now, the smaller one, I gotta say that this sort of like case here is an additional accessory. Just make sure you check the link. I gave you guys, I worked with Uperfect to give you like a discount code up to $60 off. Check out those. Get yourself a nice little bag like this for your monitor. But what you get with it in the box, you get a USB-C cable that's going to let you connect to the monitor, another USB-C cable that's going to let you connect to power, and then you have a mini HDMI to HDMI cable. Now, with the big boy, you got a lot of goodies. You got a lot of goodies with the big boy. Like I said, the bag itself is an additional accessory, but make sure you use that link, save a few dollars up to 60, and then use that extra money to get you one of these bags here. But you do get a lot of goodies with the big monitor. So let's just get into this bag. A lot of extra stuff here. A lot of goodies with this. You got a charger. This is a 45 watt charger, I believe. A 45 watt charger to make sure this thing has enough juice. So we get a 45 watt USB-C charger in the box here with the big boy monitor. Then we get USB-C to C cable. We get another USB-C to C cable you can connect with USB-C devices. We get an HDMI cable. So it's a full-size HDMI. I love to see that. The big one has a full-size HDMI port. And then we also get adapter, so you can move that HDMI port into another direction around 180 degrees, and this is going to come in handy for different types of setups. But this is everything you get. Now let's stop talking about these monitors. Let's put these into the test. Let's test them out. That's what you guys want to see. Also, before we do that, you get VESA mount screws, because you can mount these to any VESA mount for your desk or anything like that. But let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it and get into these monitors. Also, as I'm setting this monitor up, I forgot to tell you, this monitor actually has a built-in stand. So as you can see here, it has a built-in stand that you can put at any angle here, and that's going to be awesome. So you can put this up on your desk. You can adjust this to any angle. So you can see you can put it all the way down, or you can put it all the way up. And this is gonna be awesome for your desk setup. You don't have to worry about any of the sort of like flappy style stands. This is gonna give you a fully adjustable stand, which is gonna be awesome to have on here. So I do really appreciate this stand on here. But let's show this thing in action, play some games, and see this thing go up to 240 hertz. Let's see if we can get this thing to show 240 hertz. I think that's gonna be very interesting. All right, check this out, you guys. I know this video is only 60 FPS, but we are getting well over 240 FPS on here, and we are pushing this 240 hertz monitor till its limit here, and it looks amazing. I'm not sure how it looks over video, but I can tell you guys right now in person, this thing looks good, and that matte screen is really cutting down on reflections, is really helping me to focus on that game here, and it just looks great. And it just feels smooth, and getting over 240 FPS on this monitor is just insane. That is twice the FPS of the MSI Claw 8 here. And that is just a lot of, you know, FPS to be pushing on a portable monitor. Keep in mind, we are also at 1600p, so we are really maxing this thing out here. Now this game may look like, you know, a simple game, not the most graphically intense game here, but I wanted to make sure I can show you guys the full capability of this monitor, running at the full resolution, full frame rate. So I had to choose a game that was, you know, possible to make that happen. But I think it still looks good, gives you a good indication of what this thing can do. Even though this video is only 60 FPS, you should get a good sense of how this thing actually performs. Now, you've seen the small one. Let's take it up to the big boy, the big dog. Let's put this 23.8 inch 180 hertz monitor to the test. Let's get into it. Okay, before I forget, I want to tell you that this monitor also has a stand on here. This thing is awesome. You get a built-in stand that's gonna let you put this thing up at multiple angles. I know it's so large, I can't even really showcase it, but it's gonna let you stand it up at multiple angles. As you can see here, a very sturdy stand. And it also does have a stop point here, so it doesn't go all the way down. So once you get it to this level here, you can't make it go any further because it does have a metal like ridge or part of the body that stops it from going any further. So I love to see a nice metal stand on a monitor, especially of this size. You can set it up on a table and then just have a great time. All right, check this out, you guys. Playing one of my favorite games here. I'm also using lossless scaling so we can take this thing up to max frame rate. Right now we are getting like 150 FPS here. Now it's hard to race behind the camera, but we are getting maximum frame rates here. And it's one of my favorite games of all time, and it never looked better than on this awesome monitor here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop playing this game because I can play this thing for hours. One of the best racing games of all time, by the way, Need for Speed Most Wanted. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this monitor down in the comments down below. And also the 16-inch one as well. 16-inch, 1600p, 240 hertz, amazing monitor. This is 23.8 inches, 1440p, and 180 hertz. With FreeSync. Let me know what you guys think about these monitors in the comments down below. I'm having a great time with these things. These are awesome, but let me know. Make sure you check the link in the description. Like I said, I worked with Uperfect to get you guys a discount code up to $60 off, I believe. So make sure you use those links. It does help the channel. And I want to hear all your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on these monitors because I'm having a great time. Hopefully you guys can find something that fits your setup, whether it be the 16-inch or the massive 23.8 inch. Let me know what you guys think. But as always, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe. ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna keep playing my game here, but you guys go ahead and check out the link in the description, get those monitors. But yeah, I'm having a good time here. I might not stop for a while, you guys. Anyway, get out of here.